just decided that I do not want my whole, I don't want my whole head in the video, you know, it's fine. Just gonna just imagine that it's there. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know, you don't have to say it. I haven't been here for a while, but I'm back now. It's really a struggle keeping up with YouTube and doing college at the same time. They don't mix. I'm sorry. Now today, I don't know if you can tell, but I do not have eyebrows on. I have a full face of makeup on with no eyebrows because I'm going to be doing something that is very highly requested. And by highly requested, I mean one person asked me to do it. I'm going to be doing a brow tutorial today. Now, two disclaimers of me doing this eyebrow tutorial is that one, I always do my eyebrows before my face, which leads me into disclaimer number two, is that I do use a lighter concealer over my brows. So right now it's gonna look crazy because usually I would put makeup foundation on top of the concealer so you can't really tell that it's lighter, but since I already have a full face on, my concealer is gonna be lighter, so don't judge. And also, third disclaimer is that as I mentioned in my last video, I did have a unibrow as a child, so do not judge my eyebrow shape. Okay? Okay. So for my eyebrows, I used 4 brushes and 2 products to do my eyebrows. The 4 brushes, all by Morphe, are a flat concealer brush, a buffing brush to blend out the concealer, a spoolie to brush my brows, and the angled brush to fill them in. And the 2 products I use are MAC Studio Fix Concealer and Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade, and I'm in the shade dark brown. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in and then we can get straight into the tutorial. So now I've got you guys zoomed in and I'm gonna start the tutorial. Wow, this is real close. Oh god. I'm gonna start by using my first brush, which is the spoolie. I have very sparse brows. They do not all go in the same direction. They go everywhere. So I'm gonna start by brushing them, get them in the shape that I want them to go, the direction that I want them to go. And after I brush them, I get right into filling them in. So now I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade. It looks like this. Very messy right now, but I've had this for a very long time, and a good thing about this is that it lasts for a good time because you only need a small amount of product. So, like I just said, you only need a small amount of product, so I'm just going to be dipping my brush very lightly into the product. And I'm going to start by filling them in and start in the center of the brow. So I'm doing very light strokes and I'm just filling it in the center of the brow. So once I start filling it into the center, I start slowly dragging it out towards the end, the tail of the eyebrow. And as I'm doing that, I start drawing the line. So once it's filled in, you get a little bit of filling going on. I get a little bit more product on the brush and I draw my line. And I like to follow the exact same shape of my eyebrow. So I'm just drawing a line at the bottom of the brow and dragging it out to the tail. So now that I've got that line, I like to start filling it in more, heading towards the top of the brow. So now that I'm closer to the top of the brow, I like to take a little bit more product on the brush and I like to draw my line across the top. Once again, you only want to use a little bit of product because a little goes a long way with this. So now that I've got my top line, then I just fill in everything else, fill in the sparse areas that I may have missed. And I think the biggest tip with doing your eyebrows is to just follow the natural shape of your brows. And as you can see, I'm not filling it in the beginning. You want to follow the natural shape of your brow, and the natural shape is it usually goes from lighter to dark. So you want it to kind of be a gradient, but not so apparent. So I'm gonna fill in the beginning of the brow, doing upward strokes following the natural line of the brow hairs. And you don't want the front to be too dark, you just want it to be natural. Just like that. And as I'm doing that, I'm just gonna use my spoolie and brush and blend all the product together. Then going back in with my other brush and filling in anything else that I may have missed, making sure I have the desired shape that I want. And now you can go as light as dark as you want. My hair is pretty dark, so I like to fill them in a little darker. So now it's time for my favorite part, is concealer and cleaning them up. I'm using MAC's Studio Finish Concealer. And this is my favorite part because cleaning them up just makes them look, for lack of better words, on fleek. And I'm just going to be taking a little bit of the product on my flat shader brush, just like that. And I'm going to line and fix any mistakes and just clean up everything with the concealer. Now preferably you want to do like a shade lighter than your skin tone underneath the brow, and then on top of the brow you want to do a color that is close to your skin tone. Because I usually do my eyebrows before the foundation, I don't really care what color the concealer is because it's just going to cover it. But for those of you that, you know, if you only do your eyebrows and not foundation, then you want to stick with a concealer that is close to your skin tone in color. So I line the bottom as well as the top. This is where it's going to look crazy because it's going to be a really lighter color, but like I said, that doesn't matter for me because I cover it up with foundation. So I just line the brows how I want to, and then I slowly start blending out the concealer as much as I can with this shader brush or concealer brush. The heck is a shader brush? And blending it out. We don't want any harsh lines. We want this to look all blended. And we'll blend it even more with that blender brush in a second. But I try to blend it out as much as I can with this flat concealer brush before I go in with the other one. And then I like to take the very top of the brush and just do some flicks here at the beginning to really square up my eyebrows. So now that I've blended it as much as I can with that flat concealer brush, I'm going to take this fluffy blending brush and blend everything out. And I like this brush because it's tapered and it goes into a point, so I can really get in under the brow to buff out that concealer. And if you're not wearing foundation and you're just doing brows, you want to blend this as much as possible so you can't really tell that there's concealer there. So once that is all blended, I go back in with my spoolie, comb everything in the direction that I want it to go. And that is it for my eyebrow. Alright guys, so that is it for how I do my eyebrows. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned how to get your eyebrows on fleek. And yeah, if you guys want to see any more makeup video related tutorial thingamabobs, let me know. I do plan on doing the full face of makeup using only your fingers and no brushes. I just gotta get some lashes. I need to buy some lashes because I'm trying to cheat a little. There's just no way. No way. But as always, if you guys like this video, like it, subscribe, and comment down below what you guys would like to see next. That's it for today. Have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.